Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I think this might be my last video of today. A lot of crazy stuff going on today. Not a whole big news. Kind of a small news day again. But that's alright. Because I am able to find plenty of news for you guys to read and watch about. Unfortunately, it takes longer for me to make the actual thumbnail than it does to make the actual video sometimes. We'll figure. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. So we have Andy No reports trans person arrested over brutal murder of Portland cab driver. Airs No April 10, 2023. The report has been updated with new information. The Post-Millennial can exclusively report that the suspect in the Easter Sunday stabbing murder of a Portland cab driver is a trans person with a history of threatening behavior. Moses Jacob Lopez, who presents as a woman and appears to have addresses in both Portland and Coos Bay, has been charged with second-degree murder and unlawful use of a weapon. The deceased victim, who has not been named, was identified by Radio City Cab as one of his veteran drivers. Lopez allegedly stabbed him to death during a taxi ride. Days before the brutal murder stabbing in the southeast Portland, the 30-year-old allegedly threatened another person with a weapon, but was quickly released without bail. On April 3rd, Lopez was charged with 2 felony counts of unlawful use of weapon and 2 counts of menacing in Coos County. My apologies for kind of messed up a little bit. After missing a court hearing on April 6th, a warrant was issued for the arrest 3 days before she allegedly went on to commit murder. Lopez's social media post suggests that he began transitioning around 2018 or 2019. He previously identified as a gay male. In 2015, he wrote at times, "I wish I was a woman rather than a sick, feminine, sick gay man, just so I could deck a basic bitch in the face. So annoying." Moses Jacob Lopez used his social media to advocate for LGBTQ plus causes. Lopez worked as a certified nursing assistant for around a decade, but state nursing records, so he was fired from an unnamed medical facility in June 2021. Information gathered in the Oregon State Board of Nursing investigation shows that 2019 through 2021, CNA engaged in abusive and threatening behavior towards coworkers. Reached the probation order, his license was reinstated on April 3rd, 2023, but is currently listed as expired. The Oregon State Board of Nursing previously put Moses Lopez on probation for threatening and abusive behavior. Lopez's first court appearance on Monday, he pleaded not guilty to both charges. The Portland police declined to answer when asked if Lopez is trans. The Newton-Tama County Sheriff has been conducted to inquire if Lopez is being housed in the men's or women's section of the jail. Now, I think this person is a biological male, but I might be wrong. If not, I will reinstate to everything that was been going on here. So, let me see. Let me read past it here. Presents as a woman. So I'm going to assume that this person is... I'm going to assume this person may be actually a biological or an actual female. And is not an actual biological male. So, from what I'm seeing here, it might be a biological woman. So I would repeat to everything that says in this, it would be a she. However, it doesn't really matter. The matter of the fact is this person is trans, and this person went out and did this horrendous act. Now, I think we're seeing a trend here, guys, where a lot of these trans activists, a lot of these trans people are actively doing this type of stuff to harm people. They are being constantly caught doing these crimes, constantly committing murder, constantly doing these shootouts, as they did in the last video. I don't even know if this particular person if that particular person was trans or not. What we do know is that this person was insanely mentally ill. Luckily, he was caught and stopped immediately. So yeah, my problem here with all of this is that we have these people are committing these acts of crimes at a very alarming rate, way higher than possible. And what I'm seeing here is a constant trend with these trans people, trans activists, or what have you, is that there is a few things. There's 3 things here. They're either going after children, they are incredibly violent, or that they end up committing suicide. These are the three things that I've noticed from these trans individuals. None of them good, none of them positive. And we want to try to push this type of stuff onto kids and what have you, and make them have this problem. That's as we've known from like the one person that we have, that one Jessica, I think is Jessica or whatever, that one girl that is committing, is having mental problems, making pregnant because of the transition or whatever, because of the forced transition that his mother put on him, is insanity on that in that case. So that being said, this person is a lunatic. These people should not be respected. These people should not have any kind of sympathy, because at the end of the day, these people are in my opinion, are becoming a danger to society. They're constantly doing this stuff, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop. And the laws need to be put heavily onto these people, and we want people to kind of cater to this ideology, and it's insanity at its best. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, take care.